It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Redbirds will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Gio Gonzalez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Gio Gonzalez, quality lefty. First thing you think of when you think of Gio, that big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs in baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitcher.
Standing in, Jed Jerko. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jerko.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and 1 now. Michael Lee waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now batting, Michael Lee. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. First offering on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Molina stands at first with 1 out. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He went deep last night twice. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hot shot down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And the runner will score from second.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Still only one out in the inning. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
From the stretch. The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Ball one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. Popped high in the air. Arcia is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cards lead it 3-0. Paul Lee gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Dan, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is to hit a knuckleball. I almost wanted to tell the manager to give me a day off.
You know what's so difficult about it, too, Bureau? There aren't a lot of batting practice pitchers that can throw a knuckleball, so you really can't prepare for it. You can prepare for the fastball, the curve, the slider, and even the split, but I don't know of any batting practice pitchers that throw the knuckleball.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Cain, the runner at third with no outs. Drilled to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
In is Christian Yelich. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch to him. And a knuckleball too low, apparently. Runners on first with one down. Skied into straightaway right. Lee on the move, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Shaw is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers 1. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
23, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin heads or tails. 2 terrific starting pitchers. Both teams firing their bullets. Their aces going today. This should be a good one.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Pitcher.
And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Ready now, Paul Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Coming to the plate now, Jed Jerko. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Spin and a throw back to second. Just keeping him close. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Lee ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers 1. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
It is Curtis Granderson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Now the 0-1. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Scope gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Manny Pena, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, Hector Gio Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Gio Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 misses off the plate.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Just a bit low, ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. fly ball out to straightaway right field. Yelich is under it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Lee. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 3.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 3. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Up around the face. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Lifted down the line in left. Coming on is Ozuna. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Into the box, Nate Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 11.
So stepping in, number 11. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Line drive to left. Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Tried to get him fishing at the knuckleball, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Marcell Ozuna, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Paul Lee. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
And he lays off for ball one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Jed Jerko.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Now another one hit deep to left. Granderson going back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Jed Jerko has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Your
Brent
attention,
Suter
please.
will come on out of the
Now pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll be
Brewers,
appearing in his third
number
game this
35,
season.
Brent Suter.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Suter hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1. Hit hard down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Molina rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, number 3. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Scope into shallow center. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Nate Walker. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is a heater in there for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
3 balls.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box, number 11.
Number 11.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ball. 1-1.
You're playing 11s, 1-1.
Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2.
The 2-2 yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch, but you know what, sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. 8 runs, 8 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point.
No.
And that misses 1-1.
Playing 11s, 1-1.
Now a snap move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 2 the count.
Come on!
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Brewers 1. It is Curtis Granderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Manny Pena. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is after it. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brent Suter.
Mike
Your attention,
Moustakas
please.
will get the call
And
to
hitting
pinch
for the
hit here,
Brewers,
as we'll see what he can
number
do with 2
18,
out and the base is empty.
Moustakas.
A ball and no strikes. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. High in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Xavier Cedeno gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Marcell Ozuna. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Sliced hard on the ground. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 15, Paul Lee.
So here now's the pitcher, Paul Lee.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Jed Jerko.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jed Jerko. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here he comes on 2-0. Bullet back up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So striding forward now, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball one.
Ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And to look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, number 3. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home is a ball down and away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0 is taken, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
The count is full.
The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. One out, nobody on. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Here comes the 1-0. A big swing at a little pitch. The knuckleball has him fall behind.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a knuckleball in the dirt.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. sinker. 3-2 now. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Aguilar aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Here's Jonathan Schoaf now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In is Curtis Granderson.
It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Jerko moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Brewers 1. So striding in, number 11. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now to the plate, Harrison Bader. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And that one stayed up a little high. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
No strike.
Here he comes on 2-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Bader patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Xavier Cedeno.
Ryan Braun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, 1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Softly hit out to short. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No strike.
A high fastball is in there. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. is taken for ball 2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Jacob Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Settling in now, Paul Lee.
Leading off for St. Louis, catcher, Paul Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll just make it to the bag a step or 2 ahead, and there's the first out.
That is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball.
Jerko leads off first with 1 away. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This is foul right side. The 1-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Yelich is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Ozuna. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The Brewers down to their final strike. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Two out, nobody on. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
In now, Travis Shaw, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Got him. That'll do it. And the Cardinals go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-1 is the final tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Paul Lee takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Gio Gonzalez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
5 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.